the extra point. Obviously, with your head coach under Mark Riggin, there's definitely been a different feel of energy to you guys this year. I mean, how much having him as your coach and being president has definitely changed the energy for you guys this year?
Absolutely. Coach always talks about how winning is just a byproduct of doing things right, and when he's focused on just making sure we're doing the right thing, and whether that's making sure our locker is set in shape or not miss an arm side on a throw. When you're focused on those little wins, then the big wins will come on the scoreboard. And just looking at it that way, I think it installs more confidence in us, and which then again brings energy. And and obviously just having a new staff, just brings a lot of confidence and energy to the program, and just confidence. So,
like the intensity part, like he calls it passion. It's he really brings it to us during practices. He makes sure that we're all locked in, we're ready to get after it. So it's really good that he brings the energy and we follow after him.
After all this work, I mean, how excited are you guys next week to finally get this thing going now and really kind of get into this thing?
It's been a long time coming. The fall's a grind. Even when we get back from winter, it's a grind, and can't explain how excited I am, and I speak for the rest of the team how excited we are to finally put all that work out on the field against someone else. There really isn't much words to describe the excitement that we have right now, and hopefully we can really put it to date next weekend, and yeah.
I mean, is there kind of a new sense of optimism, not, taking from last year, taking anything about what happened last year, but just this kind of fresh start with a new coach, new coaching staff? Has that created kind of a new sense of optimism for you guys in this rookie year?
I'd say so, yeah. I mean, of course, you look up his accolades and his wins and everything he brings in, just a great coach staff in general. He brings in also another head coach from a junior college who has a great, history. He just brings in, we're happy to go, play for somebody that we know is to be taking our backs to as well. So playing under him is really making us just more excited. We're okay. He knows what he's doing. We're gonna follow him, and at the end of the day, we live and die as a team.
And I think also, I think last year I think we had good players. We just weren't able to put it together. And the fact that he's brought players from last year as well as new players, and we've really been able to come together and do some great things so far. It just installs confidence in us that he can bring the guys from last year, and not only just bring guys from last year, but see improvements in the guys from last year, as well as the ones that arrived in the fall and the two that arrived after winter, and just to see improvements on players that have been here for a while, and new guys in such a short time that he's been here and the rest of the staff's been here. It's it just brings confidence, brings, like you said, brings optimism, and brings excitement, and we're excited.
Was it a difficult decision for either of you guys to stay here or maybe look somewhere else?
For me personally, no. I came from a school 9 hours away before I came here, and being closer to home really just helps me with staying with my family and all. And of course, we didn't know about the new head coach until middle summer. By that time, I was just worried about playing summer ball. But when I heard we're getting a new coach, a bunch of the summer coaches were coming up to me. He's like, "You're gonna love this guy. He brings intensity, and overall you just feel better with him around." And so I took some of what they said, and I brought it with me here coming back. Cause it's true. I'm very excited.
Yeah, mine was not a question at all. I knew I wanted to come back. This is my 4th year here, and I've loved it ever since I've stepped on campus, and looking into what the new staff has done in the past. I knew it was going to be a big change from what we've had in the past, and that's kind of what we needed. And so I knew we needed. I knew it was going to be different, and I was ready to take on that challenge. I want to win, something that we didn't do last year, and but yeah, ever since I stepped on campus outside of baseball, I've loved it here. And obviously I want to still compete, especially last year getting hurt for a while. I think I had a little something to prove coming back from injury, and yeah.
So what are some of the improvements that you all have seen so far up to this point? Like, how are you hoping that the team kind of progresses along the course of the season?
One thing I have to say is I think we're more focused on the team instead of just individual successes. I mean, we have the new thing, I love it, called the B hack, and it's more like what they say is it's for the team. It's a team at bat, and putting into that perspective, honestly I think it makes it easier. You don't kind of takes a little pressure off yourself. This is a team AB. It's not, hey, we need to hit a home run here. It's, hey, put the ball on the ground for the team, move a runner over for the team, and I think that's just, I think it's just going to lead to a lot more success, and I think it takes a little pressure off some guys trying to do too much. I guess that's really all I got to say about that.
Another improvement that I've seen is that we really preach stay where your feet are. So say if we're playing defense, we're worried about defense only, not the last at bat or the next at bat. Or if we're in offense, we're worried about the bat you're about to have. We're not really looking for the future or the past. We're really staying where our feet are and hoping to get a job done.